over, and after a very controversial season, we welcome you to the final step of Season 7. This is the season finale of TGW. It's the Gaming Weekly versus the Rebel Weekly Part 2 on Call of Duty Black Ops 3. AdrianTheVoice and XboxFreakPete at GameSide, and after all the negative and shady tactics delivered by the Rebel Weekly, tonight they deserve a beating, wouldn't you say, partner?
Yes, and I mean, they've been here for quite a few months, and I believe that tonight is the night that they die.
As the matchup is rolling on, let's show you what happened the last time we faced the Rebel Weekly back in May. For God's sake, Scorch, help your teammate! What is he doing?
Good God,
hey, Scorch! What the hell is he doing? He's just standing there. He's just standing there. Hey, Scorch, there's something. There's a war going on. Why is he aiming at Minigun? He gotta be kidding me. He just betrayed Minigun Killer 10. He just left the game. Who can forget the past? It was the executive of this community, Scorch, that backstabbed the Gaming Weekly, betrayed Minigun Killer 10, and joined forces with the Rebel Weekly. Minigun was so emotionally distraught, and I'll tell you, he was so wrecked after that betrayal. In fact, behind the scenes, he told us that he let the community down, but Scorch isn't here tonight, so this should be a fair matchup. Minigun and the Gaming Weekly would like to win here tonight, and a stick it to Scorch. Ever since the Rebel Weekly has had some power over this community. One example of that, the AI hacker and the recent broadcast hackings. Some say it's one of the most traumatizing events in the history of TGW. Speaking of which, the hacker can't interfere tonight. The creative directors within this channel have put a firewall here, a part of this Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Community War Part 2. This all started because of the Rebel Weekly's feelings that the Gaming Weekly should get shut down. They believe that they should be the dominant community, not us. So it's the Gaming Weekly versus the Rebel Weekly. The Rebel Weekly won last time without the Scorch, but nonetheless it was a victory for them. Tonight, the Gaming Weekly is looking to avenge the devastating loss they suffered back in May, and as this matchup is happening right now before our very eyes, two thoughts come to mind during this rivalry over the last few months. For the Gaming Weekly, it's all about adaptation and evolution. For the Rebel Weekly, it's all about maturation for them to develop into a major community. There you see TNC representing the Rebel Weekly right now. Black Ops representing the Gaming Weekly. Minigun Killer 10 Tap Fighter and Yellowish Object as opposed to INC and of course MVP and John the Boss. And folks, this is a matchup we have been waiting for. Isn't that right, Xbox?
Yeah, man.
Well, let's look at the credentials for both of these communities. First up, the Gaming Weekly. TGW started back in July of 2016. It defeated the Japanese community back in January. Over 6,000 subscribers in 1 year. A multi-champion-based community, a multi-video game-based community, and a multi-interactive-based community. But how about the Rebel Weekly? Started in 2017. Made multiple threats against the Gaming Weekly. Defeated the Gaming Weekly back in May during the community war. Responsible for resurrecting the AI hacker that poses a threat to everybody, and responsible for hacking so many broadcasts, including ours. Both of these communities make a great case for a dominant community. And players, they have been scratching and clawing, trying to refocus as a team after their loss back in May. And I think this outcome is going to be ugly because both of these communities have a temper. At this point in time, it is the 7-minute mark. Ladies and gentlemen, there you see, the Rebel Weekly is currently dominating 33 points as opposed to the Gaming Weekly. However, you don't want to count them out. Minigun now, at this point in time, trying to do all he can to try to combat his forces right now. And you can only imagine the frustration beginning to build for the Gaming Weekly, currently losing. And I'm going to put you in the hot seat now, partner. We've been waiting for this matchup all week long. Who do you think, in terms of mental preparedness and conditioning, has the upper edge?
I would say TGW, reason-wise, because they have been threatened multiple times by the Rebel Weekly. And I think tonight their expressions are going to get the best of the Gaming Weekly, and they're going to try their absolute best.
I agree. I agree with you. And currently now 38 points. Yellowish Object throwing some objects right now. Currently trying to dominate into this game. And again, Killer 10 to the other side of the map. And I'll tell you, at this point in time, the Gaming Weekly really winning. 39 as opposed to 37 points. Come on, Gaming Weekly. 40 points now. With just 6 minutes and 6 seconds and counting, though, you got to understand, at this point in time, you can only imagine. For Minigun Killer 10, he is now gaining some pace here tonight. And what in the hell? Minigun Killer 10 now. Oh, wait a minute. What is he doing? Hey, Minigun, there's a war going on. Give me a break. Wait a minute. Minigun, there is a war going on. You're going against the Rebel Weekly. There's a Rebel force right there. Minigun's not even shooting at him. He's aiming at Tap Fighter. Tap Fighter, though. Come on. Minigun, what is he doing? He just betrayed Tap Fighter. Oh, my God. What the hell is wrong with him? Minigun Killer 10 just betrayed Tap Fighter.
I'm sorry. I had to do it.
Oh, my God. What is he? Why? And now Minigun just joined the CDP. Minigun just joined the CDP, aka the Rebel Weekly. Stop, Minigun. Stop. In the name of the Gaming Weekly, stop this. Stop this madness. Minigun Killer 10 just joined the Rebel Weekly, and for what reason? Somebody get in here. Somebody get in here. Help the Gaming Weekly and stop this madness. Minigun Killer 10 just betrayed Tapfighter, who was representing the Gaming Weekly, and for what reason? I mean, give me a break. If Minigun didn't want to do this, he would have left the damn game. Minigun Killer 10 just joined the Rebel Weekly, and for what reason? Minigun making a statement here tonight, but why? Why is the question we're all asking? And at this rate, the Gaming Weekly team has no chance in hell in this. Tapfighter and Yellow's Object, a 2-on-4 situation. You gotta be kidding me.
They're gone.
I mean, this is very reminiscent of what happened. This is very reminiscent to what happened last time. Scorch betraying his own teammate, ironically, it was Minigun. And now Minigun betrayed his team. And now he's helping the Rebel Weekly win this matchup. Xbox, what is going on?
I honestly think that this whole time that Scorch and Minigun have been representing the Game Weekly, they brought the Rebel Weekly in just so they can backstab us on air. I mean, that was my opinion. It's probably not true, but I absolutely despise the ways that Minigun and Scorch has, treated the Gaming Weekly by backstabbing us, and that's a really bad thing.
And you gotta be kidding me now. 60 points for the Rebel Weekly. I just cannot believe it's happening again. I mean, we had them. We had the Rebel Weekly tied, so to speak. We could have won this matchup and be done with them. You gotta be kidding me. Minigun Killer 10 along with D's Nuts and of course MVP Original and John the Bus. You gotta understand, ladies and gentlemen, this is absolutely reprehensible for Minigun Killer 10. Again, just like what happened last time here, part of the Gaming Weekly against the Rebel Weekly Part 1. It was when Scorch betrayed the Gaming Weekly. Today, we can say Minigun Killer 10 just spilled the TGW blood, and he betrayed the Gaming Weekly, and for what reason we don't know why. And because of that, the Rebel Weekly had to cheat again to, damn it, to win this matchup. I just don't understand. Ladies and gentlemen, we are witnessing the dissection of the Gaming Weekly as we speak with just 2 minutes and 45 seconds and counting. Minigun Killer 10 betraying his own partner and then joining the Rebel Weekly. And, there's only a small ray of hope for the Gaming Weekly to fight back, but at this juncture, I'm not quite sure. I mean, this is absolutely reprehensible. Minigun Killer 10 has he just did the ultimate act of betrayal, the ultimate act of treason.
I mean, I can honestly say that we have now entered our darkest days of the Gaming Weekly.
I mean, I just don't understand why.
Unless...
And you said it right.
I
The
mean,
darkest days are here.
We just need a group of people, a group of individuals, brave enough and strong enough to take...
I would like to know what's going through the mind of Minigun. I mean, for the past couple of months, he's been wanted to take down the Rebel Weekly. He represented this Gaming Weekly community so well, everybody liked him, and now, out of nowhere, out of the blue, he betrayed Tapfighter, his own representative in TGW, and for what reason, we just don't know why, ladies and gentlemen. What is going through the mind of Minigun Killer 10, who moments ago, again, the ultimate act of treason, the ultimate act of betrayal, spilling the blood of TGW, not just the community, but the fans. He has blood on his hands. But again, ladies and gentlemen, we have no hope now. With just 1 minute and 10 seconds, I think it's safe to say the Rebel Weekly had to cheat again. But if somehow, some way, if the Black Ops team, if the Gaming Weekly could just work together and they can somehow take down the forces, that would be nice. For the Rebel Weekly, they deserve to lose. They deserve to crumble down. The Gaming Weekly, a great community in my estimation, does not deserve to lose to this dump. But it happened. Minigun Killer 10 betraying Tapfighter, and at this point in time, there you see a shot to the midsection of John the Boss. And again, ladies and gentlemen, you can only imagine, for now, the Gaming Weekly, what's going through their minds. Consider the fact that they actually lost a partner. We heard Minigun earlier. He said that, hey, I'm sorry, I had to do it. But why? Why is the question we're all asking? And hopefully we're going to get an answer to that. Hopefully we're going to get some updates, folks. But again, with just 25 seconds and counting, folks, I hate to say it, but it's again a couple of months ago, this past May, the Rebel Weekly defeated the Gaming Weekly in its first part. And ladies and gentlemen, now we can say with the help of Minigun, the Rebel Weekly defeated the Gaming Weekly.
Contract completed. Prompt payment is
99 points as opposed to 82, and you know what? You gotta give credit to the Gaming Weekly. You gotta give credit to the Gaming Weekly. I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous. Minigun getting that last kill, and for what? For what is the question? I mean, Minigun Killer 10, he represented TGW, and why? Why did he join the Rebel Weekly? Minigun Killer 10.
Everyone.
Go ahead.
Everyone knows someone like Minigun and Scorch, you know, the kind of people that would stab the community in the back, you know.
This is
It's
just
like the
ridiculous.
second
I mean, why
case this has
backstab?
happened.
Why? That's a cowardice move.
It is the ultimate act of disrespect.
And
okay?
again?
Now,
This happened not once, but twice.
someone needs to teach these people a lesson. I don't know who it's going to be. I don't know when it's going to happen, but this needs to happen.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, again, as mentioned, Minigun Killer 10 has blood all over him, and it's the blood of the hands. It's the blood spilled by Minigun. His own blood now is now going to be faced by the TGW fans and the TGW creative directors. The whole scene, the whole way we see the Gaming Weekly now has changed forever.